So today's flight, Catalina to Cable. I believe this must be one of the shortest kind of departure and destination we've ever flown. It doesn't have any municipal, international, regional, or anything like that. And as I said already, I'll just skip the weather today because it's clear we have some light winds, mostly from the west in both cases. So we will probably land and depart westbound in both cases. And let's now go to planning the route itself, so we don't delay too much. As we already discussed last time, the busy areas will have something called a preferred routes, and unless I'm mistaken, even in real life, if you file something else, they will amend that flight plan and put you on one of those preferred routes. The reason for that is that those routes are specifically designed in a way that you stay away from other traffic as much as possible, and it's predictable. So everyone can fly the same, and they are like in the line probably, and something like that. And basically, the whole flow of aircraft is more predictable. So that's the whole purpose of it. Also, in real life, if you see something like that, I believe that it might be possible to either file this only, or you just add it into the remarks somewhere in the flight plan, which is kind of a code for this specific preferred route. The ones that are mostly developed for Southern California, for SoCal and NorCal, they are TEC routes. The TEC stands for Tower en Route Control. It's a little bit misleading because you don't speak to towers, you speak to TRACONs. If I say it correctly, TRACON, yeah, basically approach and departure controllers. But and you don't go to the central controller at all when you are flying this in real life. Then we have every TEC route has some like altitude and type of the aircraft. And I believe it was you, Christian, right, last time that were kind enough to look up these codes. And P and Q are for piston aircraft, I think, and Q are for aircraft that are doing less than 190 knots. Was it something like that?
I posted the image in the group chat, in the group voice channel chat.
Yeah, but I would.
It's P and Q are both non-jet, and
Yes.
the Q is 189 knots or less, and the P is the faster.
Yeah.
So I guess it's as long as it's not a jet, it's fine.
Yes.
The Q.
Yeah, but for us it's gonna be Q. I believe that a lot of those that are presented here from Catalina are actually the P and Q are always like together. But it might be, there are two different categories, so it might be that for other routes, they might even separate that. So notice that, for example, to Burbank, we have two of them. We have I don't know the difference. Some is going like through Los Angeles and the other one through Santa Monica. But the both of them are like for piston aircraft, and then for this is 4,000 feet. It's altitude that you should file. I filtered this so I am not showing the ones that have pure JNM. But Burbank has, I believe, two more, and they are for JNM. But for us, what's important is this one, CCB. And as you can see, in our case, it's for all categories at 5,000 feet, so they don't separate. For example, this one, they separate it, so for jet and turboprops, they will publish like 6,000 feet, and for pistons, it's 5,000 feet. But for us, it's 5,000 feet either way. When you are being cleared for this route, you basically file this one, and I believe just like this, right? Because the last one is the airport and the first one is also within an airport. So let's just file this one into the flight plan, and I would put this one into remarks that we are like filing this. When you are being filed or cleared for this route from the controller, they can even say, you know, that you are cleared on the, and this will have some name. I was not able to determine or figure out myself what this stands for. If it's like, well, I don't know basically, but they can like it's usually some abbreviation of the whole word or kind of a string of words that makes the name of these routes. So be prepared to also hear that in your clearance. All right. So that would be that. When we are here, let's actually file that because that's something that we can do together, at least once, so I can show you what I'm filing. I obviously sign in to VATSIM. Okay, so for me, interesting. IFR, yeah, I probably forgot to mention that, but I understood that it's kind of a given. All those TEC routes are for IFR flying. Wake category light equipment. I will file what I will file. Will I file alpha? Can I fly it without GPS? Yes, I should be able to. Okay. Put it into SkyVector. Yeah. Also, one thing that surprised me is that for this TEC route, our first point is Seal Beach VOR. And if I look, for example, for some others, then usually the first point is this one. Is not KAVX, it's this one, which is the Santa Catalina VOR. So I would assume that since we are going here, you know, that maybe it would make more sense, you know, to start it from here. But anyway, that means that Victor 2.1 is officially not a part of it. And then we continue. So this one, this is Victor Airway, this is Victor Airway, so I should be able to do it without any GPS. So I'll file without any GPS. So let's file alpha just for the fun of it. Departure, we have the Catalina off block. Let's say that half an hour from now, maybe sooner, but I can depart sooner. So now it's 1940, so let's say 2010. 2010. Altitude. Altitude was 5,000, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yes, 5,000 feet. Airspeed, yeah, that depends on your aircraft. I will file 150, or actually 145. Arrival KCCB, alternate. I will not file any alternate. Weather is perfect today. En route time. All right, so let's do it like this again. And let's make it easier for me. 145, altitude 5,000, and then route time is 30 minutes. So 0030. Fuel endurance, I have a lot of fuel, so let's say 3.5 hours. Route details, so I will copy. And other details, I believe that in remark I should be able to put that one, CP48. I do hope it's like the correct.
I remember reading that it should say Tango Echo Charlie Tower and route control.
TEC.
Something like that. in your remarks, yeah.
Something like this?
I'm not sure about the Charlie something.
Yeah, I'll just do it like this.
Like if you file TEC, I guess the controller will know what you.
Yeah, I will do it like that and hopefully hope that it's all right.
And I put VFR departure in there too, I guess.
Yeah, that's not important for me, but yeah, you can put it there. Yeah, obviously we can depart VFR if the weather is great for it.
So we don't have to go through the entire complicated IFR readback on flight control things.
Yes. Okay, I immediately got out to ATC, so it contains my squawk that I should use. Anyway, questions towards the route itself? If I look at it, we just go direct Seal Beach, then we go on radial 058 all the way to Poxku, which is, it's very difficult to read here, but basically 2, 5, and 7, it should be 14. Yeah, here it is. So 14.
Curiosity, maybe, about it. I think this one tiny 2-mile stretch will be below the minimum en route altitude. If you zoom in on that point.
Yeah, this is 5,300, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
just
yeah.
by 300 feet, but yeah, found it interesting.
Yes, that is definitely interesting and very good catch. However, notice that it is basically, let's consider that you would go from Seal Beach all the way to here, to Paradise. And if you are flying at 3,000 feet and start climbing here, which is what you need to do unless we have minimum crossing altitude. Minimum crossing altitude on Victor 21 Northeast is 4,300. Okay. So anyway, you need to cross it if you go this way at 4,300, but still you have just 2 miles, and in 2 miles you don't need to be at 5,300. Right? So all the protection will still be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true. And then here we have what? We have, is it written anywhere? So complicated to see it in here. Minimum en route altitude. I don't even see the Victor. This is the one. Yeah. So 4,000 feet. Notice that, right, it's very difficult to find minimum en route altitude on this one. But if you notice it, it's written here 4,000. And you might say, okay, but that's behind intersections. But from Victor 363, there is not a single intersection that would have those T symbols. So that means that MEA doesn't change there. So it's 4,000 for this whole stretch. And this was the only place where they could have written it. Because otherwise it's so convoluted here. All right. Alright, so we basically fly here when that is DME 14. Then it's time to turn left and start tracking the 164 radial inbound of the Pomona VOR. And then when we arrive at Pomona, we have this is cable VOR. Yeah, we have basically two. Either there is a RNAV GPS runway 6 approach, which also has a circling minima, which I don't believe you can start from the final approach fix unless you are vectored. So Pomona, if we arrive from the south, there is no way we can start the approach from here and go, to the runway. So we would need to be vectored somehow. And the other one is VOR. Is actually initial approach fix, and it has a hold in lieu of procedure turn entry into it. So if we arrive at Pomona from the south, we can join this hold in lieu of procedure turn and descend within it. Question: What entry is the preferred one in this case? We are arriving from 164.
My gut feeling tells me direct.
I don't think so. Let's imagine that you arrive from here. And let me just copy that to my beloved MS Paint so I can draw some lines.
I think it's on the edge.
Yeah, it will definitely be on the edge. And to be honest, I don't know either from off the top of my head what would be, but let's say that this is one. Yeah, imagine that basically if I draw the line,
on the edge. You're right.
if I draw the line here, this is not 180, right? Because we have something called magnetic deviation. Sorry, magnetic variation. But as you can see, this is basically straight down. So for us, it's gonna be, where is it? Here. So we will be arriving from here. And I do believe it's kind of, yeah, what is the division? I believe it's like that. Yeah, I believe it's like something like this, right? To divide, you know, different types of use green, yes. Right? Something like that. Maybe this one should not be so slanted.
I need to, let's
Maybe,
calculator
yeah.
open.
I think it's gonna be, or is it like that?
Let's see, the inbound course is 50.
No, this is wrong. This is, sorry, I just confused you.
Just punch it into right turns and our aircraft heading.
I believe it will be something like this.
If there's no wind, would be, what course is that?
I would say parallel in this case, but let's actually look it up because, you know, viewer hold entries. Here it is. Right, so this is,
that's direct for me if I punched it in correctly. But it's on the edge between direct and parallel and by a few degrees off only. So I guess ATC wouldn't notice if you if you went parallel.
No, but notice this, right? So basically, where is it? Yeah, so teardrop is like all the way to 70 and then you just do the line. So let's try to do it again here. Yeah, it will look like that. So 70 degrees, you know, this is 90, right? So let's say that this is 70, maybe. Right? So something like that is the, right? So here in this area we have teardrop. Here in this area we have parallel, and in this area we have a direct. So in this case, I would vouch for parallel entry. But anyway, we are coming at 5,000 feet, and we need to get down to, close this one. We need to get down to 3,700, right? So when can we actually start descending? It's when we, not when we are established, well, basically when we are entering the hold, we can already, you know, descend to 3,700. So what I would do is I would just turn and descend at the same time, finish the hold, and if I am able to descend all the way to 3,700, then I would continue. If you need additional hold for either for spacing or more descent, feel free to do that. And
I guess you could, if I read correctly, the Victor 363 has a 4,000 MEA, so I guess you could descend a bit earlier.
if they give you descent, then yes, you can descend earlier.
Sure.
Yes, That's for
I
sure.
meant if it's uncontrolled, I was thinking
Yeah.
uncontrolled airspace if
Yeah.
no one is online.
But still, it's just 1,300 feet, and it's a plenty of time to descend, 1,300 feet, because you fly 1 minute like this, and then you reverse, and then you fly a little bit more, so plenty of time, actually.
Yeah.
So how to do that, right? So we arrive here. I chose yet another color, this time purple. So you fly, 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 and when you cross this, you will make a left turn. You will fly parallel. You don't actually need to get back on course, but I guess you can. But you don't need to. You can fly parallel, and then like 1 minute, and then you will do 210 turn or 225 turn, a degree turn, and you join the inbound course. Right, so this is parallel entry. But feel free when you turn, you can actually go back and track, this 233 radial, no problem, and then make a turn from there. Right, so you can do like this, but it's not needed. There is kind of a side, like protection also on this side, a little bit. Not as much as here, but it's not a big difference. All right, so that's how to do the entry. The Vorchak is the final, it's initial approach fix, but it's also final approach fix, as you can see from this Maltese cross. Then we have quite a steep descent. So for 4 degrees, it's more than 3 normal degrees. So be prepared, especially if the aircraft glides really well. Maybe drop some flaps already, at this point, because it's just 5 miles to the runway. On the other hand, this is a VOR, it's VOR alpha, so it has only circling minima, but as you can see, the course is 053, it is runway 6, and runway 6 in this case has 69 true, and I believe that we had some magnetic variation there, right? Is it published here? It's not. I believe it's around 10 or 15 degrees. Okay, let's check Los Angeles International, because if we go and do airport diagram, it will be there. We have 12 degrees to the east. So that means that 59, where was it? 69 minus 12, it's around 57. Yeah, so runway heading is 57 magnetic, and this is 53, right? It's more than 3 degrees, so they cannot have straight in minima, I guess. Yeah, so 5 miles to drop like 1,500 feet, it's perfectly doable, especially in the visible conditions. But we'll most probably be landing on runway 24 anyway, so no problem, losing that altitude, because we will probably doing circling. Circling is not allowed northwest of runway 6 and 24. It's pretty obvious why, right? This brown area here. Procedure not available at night. When local altimeter setting not received, use Ontario altimeter and increase all MDA 100 feet. Yes. Missed approach is climbing right turn to 4000 via heading 105 and the Paradise VOR radial 315 to the Paradise Vortex and hold there. So that's a missed approach procedure if we need that. And the missed approach point is the beginning of the runway, aka a Pomona DME 5.1. If you cannot see the runway, it should not be a problem today. Any questions to the approach? I don't believe that this is a particularly difficult one, but anyway. I guess not. What about our departure? Again, it's gonna be a VFR departure, but let's check what takeoff minima we have if we want to simulate something. So departure procedure, yeah, okay, it's very easy. Runways 4 and 22, climb straight ahead to 2300, then proceed on course. Again,
I don't get it.
What?
I don't
Okay,
get it.
too difficult for you, right?
Yeah.
So just depart VOR. Again, the reason is quite obvious. We are in the middle of the island, so and on quite high, right? The altitude or elevation is 1600 feet. The highest elevation on this island is 2150. So basically, yeah, to 2300 and was it 2300? It was, right? Yes. So it's just 700 feet above the ground, and then you can turn wherever you want. Yeah, because you will be above everything here. So, any questions? I guess not. You are all veterans there, and I still delayed you half an hour. Anyway, happy flying then.
Happy flying.
Yeah, happy flying.
So I'll start the airplane to keep it warming. Let me just start it. We have a little bit more fuel in a right tank, so we'll switch to the right tank. Yes, like so. Temperature is, oh, just 18. Nice. Righty, so clear us some prop and let us start. Okay, checking the oil pressure is in the green, very nice. I can lean that. I will enter my code for 651. And let's start by setting up the radios. So first of all, we'll need the was it Seal Beach? No, it's called, yeah, it's Seal Beach VOR. And the frequency for that is 115.7. So let's put it to nav1, 115.7. Let's also put it to nav2. Oh, I switched it off last time. So 115.7. Yeah. And then we will need the Pomona VOR, which is 110.4. So again, to both of them, 110.4, and the other one, 110.4. So this is the communication. CTAF for us here at Catalina is 122.7. And then we have a CTAF 123.0 for our destination, so let's put it there for now. We are showing 135, so let's put it to 135. We'll be using runway 22 for takeoff, which is already set. Yes, clear and exit. And yeah, and our first course will be, well, it will be roughly 0 to 2, but then we'll obviously change to direct. So let's just put it someplace in the vicinity of that. Our altimeter setting today is 2996. 996, something like that. 1600 feet, that is correct. And what else? I believe that this might be it. We still don't have any controller, so let's go. Yep. Let's test the controls already there. I cannot see the tail. It's free. Good. I believe we are ready to go. Catalina traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie is a Piper Comanche on the stand and taxiing to runway 22. Catalina. Okay, parking brake goes off, and off we go.
Catalina traffic, November 187, Victor Delta is D40 Diamond. Taxi runway 22 will follow the Comanche ahead.
Reported winds are 330 at 10. Is it like direct crosswind? I guess it is. Should we go for runway 06 when it's 330? Minus 10, so it's actually 320. It's still... yeah, 320 is... yeah, it's basically either way.
Catalina traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima, taxi to runway 22, Catalina.
Okay, let's go runway 22. We're already committed to that, so probably doesn't make sense, but yeah. Yeah, it's even upslope, so yeah, at least we'll practice some taking off from going up. Okay, watching the engines, indications. All in the green. 100 RPM is a good drop. Left magneto, good drop. Nice. Rather close there. All right. Seems to be doing fine, so let's go. Catalina traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, entering runway 22 and take off. Departure to the northeast. Catalina. Let's actually do flaps. Okay, we have crosswind from the right, so let's go like this and accelerate. Let's keep it on the runway. Ooh.
Catalina traffic, number 36 Foxtrot, type Kodiak on the ramp, taxiing to runway 22, Catalina.
Okay, gear goes up. Oh, nice. Look at this.
Catalina traffic, November 17 Victor Hotel, lining up
Flaps.
runway 22, Catalina.
Let's go up. This is nice. Yeah, we already have the VOR. It's a
Catalina
beach.
traffic, November 17 Victor Delta, taking up runway 22, departure to the north, Catalina.
Okay, fuel pump off. Landing lights off. Catalina traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie is at 4,000 feet abeam the airport right now to its north or to the west, and continuing to the mainland. Catalina.
Catalina traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima, departing runway 22, Catalina.
First one is the SLBOH and it's like 16 minutes into the flight. No, actually 13 minutes into the flight. Okay, that's 5,000. At 5,000 feet, I'll just run on 1900 RPM. We'll lean.
Catalina traffic, cardiac 36 Foxtrot, departing runway 22, right downwind departure. Catalina.
I'll actually try to use the lean finder right now. Still rising.
Catalina traffic, Comanche 6529 Lima, downwind of 3,500, departing the area to the northeast, Catalina.
A little bit bumpy. Yeah. Just this one. Yeah, so let's
Catalina traffic, cardiac 36 Foxtrot, turning right, crosswind, runway 22, Catalina.
it's a bit bumpy today.
Catalina traffic, cardiac 36 Foxtrot, turning right downwind, runway 22, Catalina.
So when we arrive at Seal Beach VOR, we need to go on Victor. Is it 21 or 8? In this case it's the same. And the radial is 05058. So I'll already configure that here.
Catalina traffic, cardiac 36 Foxtrot, downwind, runway 22, 3,400, climbing 5,000, departing to the east, final call, Catalina.
So DME distance 17.7. It should be clear skies. I don't know what those clouds are doing there. obviously it's gonna take me a little bit more than 13 minutes since we needed to depart, or we departed in the other direction. Yeah, today it's quite bumpy. Is it also quite bumpy for you guys today?
Yep, really.
Because even above
sorry.
water.
Almost crashed on takeoff.
Yeah, there's a lot of crosswind.
Yeah. I think the last 50 hours or so were all in the PC-12, and it feels very heavy in the air, and the Kodiak feels super light, and completely underestimated the crosswind and almost crashed.
Yeah. Well, I'm entering the mainland right now, but it's very, very bumpy.
At 10,000, it's better.
You're flying at
I'll go higher.
10,000?
Yeah.
Ah, I'm flying what I should on the TEC route.
I just...
Ah, you're just a rebel, I know. Well, of course, that ITC can give you a different altitude if you ask, and
I
maybe.
didn't think I put tech route in the remark, so...
Okay.
But...
Okay, almost there.
Let's see.
It's gonna be quite impossible to sync my magnetic compass. It's just doing its own. I'll just give it like customary, customary 1, 2, 3 knots, like notches. Okay, we are very close. So when we cross it, we'll try to follow 058. And we'll use the secondary VOR to track it. We are very close, it's super sensitive now. So let's not overdo it. Yeah. Time is 15:31. And we are now need to establish ourselves on here on our secondary VOR. Yep. And let's also adjust the course here on our primary one. Right, so now I will switch my secondary navigation radio to the other one. 110.4. Yeah, the identification here really doesn't work for me. I just believe that it's the one. 15:31. So we got here 15.5. No, 15.5. Yeah, 15.5. And we need to cross the radial 164. Inbound, so 164 will go down. One 164. So when this starts to get closer, I know that it's time to turn. I'm actually will be measuring my position at Poxku, which is the intersection, and at Poxku it should take me like 3 plus 2, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, sorry, 6 minutes to Poxku, roughly. Yeah, a little bit of clouds there. fuel wise, let's go to the left tank. Deviate a little bit of the course, so let's get back. Drink some clouds. And just for verifying, like reference box, how far is it? Is it 4-3? It's 9 and 4, 13. 13 or so DME from Pomona. Yeah, it's already moving. We will be turning left momentarily. Maybe now is a good time. And let's also switch here. So 164 to the bottom and switch the frequencies. POM VOR, good. And time, 6 minutes. That was 6, well yeah, let's do. It was before the turn, so it was really 6 minutes. So let's do 6 minutes up to here. And then we are flying all the way to the VOR, and then we are starting the VOR approach. That means parallel entry into the VOR approach with the inbound course of 053. We can descend into the hold there. And we should arrive at Pomona VOR. So let's say 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 minutes, rough, give or take. And let's fly a little bit to the left. Maybe the winds are coming from the west, I think. We'll be descending in the hold. Let's get the latest weather. Pomona says that there is 0 wind and 10 miles visibility, scattered 080. Well, we have clouds a little bit lower than this in the simulator, but that doesn't really matter. been flying a little bit too much to the left. Let's try to correct it. Looking forward to what the clouds will look like in the MSFS 2024. I don't know if there's gonna be a huge improvement, but they keep promising. Okay, we are 5 miles from that, so it's gonna be less than 7 minutes, more likely. I will already point this to 053, so I get a sense of, you know, what I should be flying. I would like to synchronize the directional gyro to my magnetic compass, but I believe that's like a mission impossible.
There's no wind reported at cable now, so I guess we could even go runway 6.
Yeah, I noticed. Okay, we deviated quite a lot. Let's try to get back. It's a nice scenery here. Should actually be able to see cable somewhere. Is it that one? It's probably that one. Yeah. Anyway, let's try to get back on track. As far as fuel goes, we still have a little bit more in the left, I think. Oh, we are there. Actually about 4 minutes and 46 seconds. We can start the turn. No. Yeah, well, yeah, we were too far away from that, so we didn't get the. We just get the 2 from arrow. Yeah, 2 from arrow indication just flipped. Yeah, we can start descending now. Let's do so. 1 minute. It holds altitude. Yeah. Let's hope it starts to descend. Turn on the landing lights. One minute. This time let's do the standard rate turn. Oh, 3,700. Oh. Thought I was being more careful. Yeah, I'm slowing down on purpose. Pomona traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, so Piper Comanche, about 2 miles west of Pomona VOR on the straight and approach to runway 6, Pomona. Cable. Oh,
Cable traffic November 187 Vector Delta, about 2 miles north of Pomona VOR at 4,000 feet, entering the published holy pattern.
okay. Let's drop the flaps. 1. And I'm gonna then descend to 2,240, and I will try to actually look here to see if I'm able to. Okay, so I crossed that, so let's go down. Also drop the gear. Let you look here, and when I reach 2,240, I will check. Don't believe that I'm doing good enough descent though. Distance. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, let's descend all the way down. Can do flaps too. $2,240 is my MTA. Looking just at the instruments. Okay, I'm approaching that, so I'll just look. Yeah, good. Cable traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, about 2 mile final to runway 6, full stop landing, cable. Okay, so I'll just pull up to slow down. So prop fully forward. Yeah, fuel pump should have been on. I will land with flaps 2, that's enough.
Cable traffic, November 36, Foxtrot, type Dara Kodiak on a 5 mile final to runway 6, cab traffic.
Okay, gear is down, green indication.
Cable traffic, Kodiak 36 Foxtrot on 2 mile final runway 06, full stop, cable.
Cable traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, runway 6 is vacated. Cable. Okay, now I need to find out where I want to go. I think I want to go to the other side. So let's actually go a little bit further. Landing lights is off, that's off.
Cable traffic November 17, Victor Delta, 6 mile final, runway 6 cable.
Cable traffic, Comanche 629 Lima's on about an 8 mile final behind the diamond. Cable.
Cable traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, crossing runway 6. Very close to the arrival end of the runway. Cable.
Cable traffic, Kodiak 36 Foxtrot, runway 06 vacated, cable.
Cable traffic, Oscar Kilo Golf Papa Charlie, runway 6 also vacated, now taxiing to parking. Cable. They made some spot here, so let's just turn around. This is good enough. The parking brake set. And let's shut it down. Alright, today I believe there is some time to actually go here and check how we did. So I will do flight plan route descriptions. That was KAVX. No, I don't have that one yet. So this one, and then we have this. Yes, create flight plan and close, and then we will not like that. Here we will check. Is it? Yeah, but someone's landing, so let's see. Are they here? They landed already? Yeah, they landed already. Okay, I was too late. Anyway. Next one is on approach. So, approach VOR, transition no, transition POM, yes. Mode. Insert into flight plan. Yeah, I believe this is acceptable. Yeah, this is good. Yes, slight deviation from time to time. That's actually very, very nice. Yeah, I missed this a little bit, so we didn't get the no signal but then we did the parallel entry, continued down, quite fine. Good. Alright guys, so that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice time, and whenever you're flying, happy and safe flying to you. Bye bye.